Hi guys, I wanted to come live because I'm not a typer, but I can talk to you all day long. So I wrote notes on my church bulletin, but I wanted to chat with you real quick about fear, and I wanted to talk to you about this. I don't know if a lot of people will watch this. I might transcribe it, but if you do watch this, it's going to be beneficial for you, because fear is a serious thing. Fear is something we all deal with in this business and in life. It's really just like a superficial thing in our head. It's how we perceive things. So an example, like, we're anxious or we're fearful or we have limiting beliefs about ourselves. Our kids, when they go and they do sporting events, or when, like, my kid does horse. Okay, so when she's about to ride this ginormous animal in front of thousands of people, and she's fearful, and she has limiting beliefs about herself, right? Or she's anxious. So, but all of these things are things that we feed and pester in our head. And I tell her, just like I'm going to tell you, different ways to handle it. And for her, it's that she's excited, right? To tell herself constantly, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. Because here's the thing. All these new things, this whole, like, if you've been listening to your PD book, Get Over Your Damn Self, earning as you learn is what we're doing right now. We're teaching you to earn as you learn. For God's sake, I'm still learning as I earn. I'm just learning different things than you are. All of us as leaders, we're all earning as we learn, but we're all learning in different aspects, right? So I want to encourage you to fight the fear. I want you to encourage you to flip the script, because that is how you're going to be successful in this group. That is how you're going to be successful in this business. Now, a lot of people are like, well, I don't know if, like, I'm not a leader, and people are going to follow me, and I don't want to annoy. Like, there are so many different kinds of fears that flood your head, right? When you start a business, or even before you start a business. I don't want to be a salesperson. What if I lose these people? What if I annoy my family? What if so many fears and so many limiting beliefs, and we've all had them, sometimes still have them, right? So you need to understand one thing. One, you are a leader. The second you opened up this business for an opportunity to run a business, and you became the CEO of your $1 million business, and I want you to tell yourself that every day. I am a CEO of my $1 million business. Because you truly have the potential in this business to make a significant income for your family. So fear. Back to fear. Sorry. There are so many different kinds of fear, okay? There's the fear of, there's the fear of losing people. There's the fear of losing your friends. There is the fear of annoying your family. There's the fear of annoying your friends. Which, to be honest with you, you could do two things. You can, one, realize that you might lose these friends. I have lost friends along the way. Friends, and I use that word very lightly. I have lost friends along the way, but I have gained a substantial amount of fierce lady friendships to encourage you and empower you and push you along the way. If I looked at my friends that I lost, or sacrificed, stopped talking to, not in a negative way, not in a bad way, we didn't end in a bad manner, but if I look at those friendships, they were just friendships that we would drink a lot of wine. Not that I don't like wine, but we would just drink a lot of wine and bitch about our lives and bitch about our husbands. It was full of negativity, which breeds negativity. So when you gain these fierce lady friendships of business partners that want to kick ass with you, you encourage and empower each other. Yes, you still have struggles, but there's no camaraderie in the struggle. There's girl, been there, and let's push through it. There's that encouragement. So I want you to look at that. I also want you to look at, a lot of people are fearful of the process. Well, what's it going to take? What do I have to sacrifice? What do I have to give up? Because it is true, like what she says in that book. An entrepreneur will sacrifice for a few years to have what other people want, but will never have. And in the beginning of my business, and even sometimes still, I sacrificed my shows. I stopped watching Ellen. I didn't call my friends in the middle of the day. Instead, I did videos for my team. Or instead, I made posts, or instead I did my power hour. There are sacrifices that need to be made, but they're not things that you should be fearful of. They are things that are going to push you forward and move you forward in this business, and then in your life. If you think about the things that you're giving up. I stopped drinking wine every day, but a lot of that had to do with other reasons. But I became such a different person that I was so focused on where I wanted to be and how I wanted to grow and the business I wanted to build and the people I wanted to attract, that the sacrifice didn't mean anything to me anymore. If that makes sense. So yes, I was fearful of what do I have to sacrifice, but in the end game of it, I was hungry. I wanted more for my life. I wanted more. I've always wanted more for my life. I wanted more for my family, and I was tired of being tired. I got some more. Oh, fearful of the outcome. Well, what if I am successful? What if I am successful? That's like, and that shouldn't be a fear, but it is, because people don't know what's on the other side of success. Because when you're stuck in this hunger mode right here, right? People don't know what's on the other side of success. But can I share something with you? I truly believe the universe or God will not give you more than you can handle. I truly believe that God is not going to make you $1 million earner overnight. There is reasons why we go through struggles and we go through the grind over and over and over again. Because, like, this isn't going to work, so let's edit it a little bit and try this. And this worked really well, so let's keep this. Like, there's reasons why in the entrepreneur life, it is kind of like a roller coaster. It is we are steadily climbing, right? We are steadily climbing those things that we try and attempt instead of being buried underneath them. Rachel Hollis says that all the time. You don't fail unless you quit. And entrepreneurship and success, we're standing on the top of mountains of shit that we tried, of shit that worked, shit that didn't, instead of being buried underneath it. And that's what entrepreneurship is. So don't be afraid of success. Be excited for it. Because you're not going to go from making nothing and being starving to being $1 billion earner. It doesn't happen, and that's why a lot of people quit. Don't fucking quit, okay? You're going to learn as you go, right? Just like a child. You don't come out of the womb and learn how to freaking ride a bike, do ya? No. You come out of the womb and you're fed for a while. You sleep for a really long time. You start to crawl, then you kind of wobble, then you walk a little bit. You don't go from 0 to 60. You have to go from A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You don't go from A to Z. It doesn't happen in life. It doesn't happen when you're born. It doesn't happen in business. It doesn't happen in your fitness. And that's why this all correlates together. So, sorry, this is me. This is me. Hi. Nice to meet you. So, fear is just poor management of your mind. So, change your perception. And that's why a lot of you asked me, do I really need this personal development book? Yeah, you damn do. You do. It's going to help you in your mindset in life, but it's also going to help you in your mindset of business, because we have so many negative things surrounding us, negative people, negative outlooks, negative social media that are surrounding us on the daily. And if we are not filling our mind with positive things, it's going to impact us negatively. And we're going to throw our hands in the air and be like, I just can't do this. Fear is poor management of your mind. So manage that muscle between your ears really freaking well. Just like that girl says. And get over your damn self. So I want to know. Oh, okay. So I want to know what's your fear. And I want you to type it below. And I want you to tell us what your fear is. Whether you're a new coach, whether you're a veteran coach, whether you're an old coach coming back, what is it that you fear? Do you fear inviting? Do you fear rejection? Do you fear success? Do you not believe that you can be successful? What is it that holds you back? What is your limiting belief, so that we can help you with that and so that we can work through that with you? And then I want to know something else. And I'm going to ask this in a poll for those of you who maybe don't watch the video all the way to the end. But in our book, it talks about 4 different people. And the 4 different people, now I lost my train of thought. I should have taken notes on this. The 4 different people in this network marketing business and why they fail or succeed. Okay? So, 1, they're not hungry enough. No matter what life throws at you, if you do not look at this business like a business and treat it like a business, you're not going to get paid like a business. If you get paid, if you look at it like, hey, I'll work it sometimes, you're going to get paid like, sometimes I worked my business, so here's $20. Okay? If you do not treat this business like a business for 18 to 24 months consistently, you can't complain. When shit happens, when life throws you freaking turmoil and tragedy, are you going to push through knowing that this is a business, knowing that if you had a real brick and mortar business, you'd have to still go to work. You'd have to still deal with your employees. Not that we have employees, but still a business, still a way of life, still works the same way. Number 2, hi, go get dressed for, thanks. Number 2, lost train of thought. This is what happens when you have 3 kids. Your why. What's your why? If your why is not deep enough, if your why is not solid enough, if you don't know what your why is, it's not going to keep you around. And a lot of people will be like, well, I just want to make extra money. All right, Susan, why do you want to make extra money? I want to make extra money so that I have a safety net. Well, what do you want a safety net for, Susan? I want a safety net because the last time I got divorced, I was left with nothing. Boom. You hit an emotional trigger. That is a real why, not I just want to make more money. You need to know why you need to make more money. You need to know what that will do for you and your family, for your security, for how you want to feel. Just like when you work out. You need to know how you want to feel after a workout. You need to know how fueling your body makes you feel, right? Same thing with business. So I forgot the other 2. I won't lie to you. My brain's fried, but that's why I take notes, and I should have taken better notes. But I want to know what your fear is. If it's fear of inviting, we have an entire doc of inviting videos that you can go watch. And I do not want you to watch these videos and then just be like, cool, I watched this video. No. I want you to watch the video and then apply it to your business. If you struggle with objections, there was a great video today about it as well. About objections and how to use them and how to put them into your posts. Do that. Don't just sit there and be like, I watched it. You can be a great retainer of knowledge, but if you don't act upon it and use it in your business, you're not going to go anywhere. And what is your fear? What is your fear? Inviting, objections, this business? Like, are you fearful of inviting to the business? What is your fear? What is your limiting belief in this business? And who are you? Or in this business, like, are you the hungry one? Do you know what your why is? Are you hungry enough to the point that you know what your why is deep down? That no matter what, you're committed and you're going to show up. And that's important to know before we start this. For us and for you. And I want you to write it below because we're here to help you. And I don't want you guys to sit here and think that we're here to like teacher, student. No. We're here to learn and to teach you as well. This isn't no teacher, student. This is leader to leader because that's exactly what you are. You opened business. You're open for business. Now let's work on it together. Okay? I hope this was helpful and I'll chat with you all later. Bye.